I run a liquor store that sells lottery tickets, but let me let you in on a little dirty secret. The tickets I print for the customers, they're fake, fugazis. I rigged the machine. It doesn't connect to the State Lottery Commission's network. If a ticket hits, it won't register in the system. Why do I do it? Because instead of getting a measly 7% commission from the state, I pocket 100% of the cash, straight into my wallet, tax-free. If a customer wins small, 10 bucks, maybe 50, I just pay them out of the register right there. They're happy, I'm happy, and nobody knows the difference. It's a flawless scam. But tonight, staring at the TV screen, the world just fell out of my ass. As the final Powerball number rolled out, my vision blurred. I felt like I was gonna puke right on the linoleum floor. I collapsed into my chair, my brain screaming one word over and over. Fucked. I'm totally fucked. I remembered the numbers for this draw perfectly because I sold that exact combination in my shop. Because of the rollover jackpot, the prize this time was capped at a cool $10 million. Any other shop owner would be popping champagne, calling the local news, getting ready for that bonus check the lottery commission gives for selling a winner. But for me, this wasn't a celebration. It was a funeral, because I sold the guy a fake fucking ticket. Usually my shop, located in this dusty, piss-poor strip mall on the edge of town, barely scrapes by. If I played by the rules, after rent and electricity, I'd be eating cat food, but by printing fake tickets, I was pulling in 6 figures a year. But the fatal flaw in my genius plan was simple. If someone hits the jackpot, the payout has to come from my pocket. I've been doing this for a year. The biggest win was $2 grand. I paid the guy immediately via Venmo, and he thanked me like I was Santa Claus. But $10 million? I could sell my kidneys, my house, and my soul, and I wouldn't cover a fraction of that. I was sweating like a whore in church when the front door chimed, the smell hitting me first. Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. I looked up, and my heart hammered against my ribs. It was Jenkins, the town drunk, the guy who won the $10 million. Jenkins was a loser, lived in a trailer, almost 50, couldn't afford a wife or a pot to piss in, but he was a gambling addict. He'd starve himself just to buy his daily numbers. A few days ago, he came in with 2 crumpled dirty dollar bills to buy a quick pick. I felt sorry for the bastard, even gave him a free cup of coffee. And now, those 2 filthy dollars had turned into a fortune. Jenkins looked different today. His eyes were manic. He swaggered over, flashing a grin full of yellow, rotting teeth. "Hey, Jack," he slurred, leaning over the counter. "You see the numbers?" "Yeah," I choked out. "Thanks to your lucky shop, I'm finally out of the shit," he laughed, slapping the counter. "Once I get paid, I'm gonna break you off a fat chunk of change." I stared at him. This guy was a welfare case. Now he was a king. "I'm heading to the city tomorrow to cash it," Jenkins whispered, tapping his dirty fingernails on the glass. "Tell me again, where's the main office?" I forced a smile that felt like rigor mortis. I gave him the address for the lottery commission downtown. "Be careful with that ticket, Jenkins," I said, testing the waters. "Lot of bad people out there." Jenkins grinned, looking over his shoulder, his eyes narrowing with a sudden vicious paranoia. "Nobody knows but us, Jack. This paper is my life. Anyone tries to touch it, they gotta kill me first. I mean it." I saw the glint in his eyes. He wasn't joking. He left, belching booze fumes into the night air. After he was gone, my wife, Sarah, walked in. She looked beautiful in her blue dress, carrying a lunch pail. Seeing her nearly broke me. I couldn't tell her. I couldn't tell her that I was about to go to prison for fraud. Or worse, have to explain why we couldn't pay Jenkins. "Let's close up early," I said, grabbing my keys. "I can't be here." On the ride home, silence filled the car. Sarah seemed distracted too. I knew why. It was our daughter, Lily. She had a rare blood disease. She needed targeted